Alright, for this feature match, we have Invoked Windwitch versus Draco ABC. Not exactly a matchup that I would expect, but this is probably going to be the final feature match I do for the current format until Circuit Break comes out, and then we'll have some more exciting feature matches. Thank you very much. So on the left, we have MST's Wai, and on the right, we have Team Dank Deal's Marcus. And on camera, as judged, there is me on the sidelines. I'm actually not commentating this live, I'm actually commentating after the fact. But Marcus is going to go first. He sets one in the back row, and he's going to set another card. If you guys aren't familiar with these decks, well, you guys are probably out of the loop of Yu-Gi-Oh!, at least for the last format or two. Because Windwitch is a pretty popular deck in ABCs. It was, I guess, the deck a year ago or so. So we're going to start out by seeing a Glass Bell summon from Wai. Not ideal at all. You want to see the Ice Bell, but this is still a Stratos nonetheless, so it is going to fetch him a nice card. I must say, having all the Windwitch cards as ultra rares do make them very pretty and very fun to play, and since their effects are pretty strong and very good at establishing that Crystal Wing. Is that what we're going to see here today? So we're going to see him add the Ice Spell since he didn't have it in hand already. That would be the Tour Guide monster. Basically fetches out another summon, but it is a special summon. It's kind of like Terror Top, but it does activate in hand. So we're going to see a Spellbook of Knowledge that's going to clear off the, I believe, the Windwitch Glass Bell and give him 2-card draw. Just send a Spellcaster on the field. Or if it's a Spellbook monster, you can send that one from hand. But, yes, or you can send another Spellbook card to the graveyard from hand. So we're going to see an activation of the Glass Bell. Marcus is going to chain his Maxi. That's why his ABC opening wasn't so great. Probably has his hand full of hand traps. But this actually puts him in an awkward position. Now, remember that the Maxi is going to draw 2 cards. Even though it is the same effect that summons 2 monsters, those 2 summons are not simultaneous. It does say special summon this card, then special summon another Windwitch monster out of the deck. So it is 2 different instances of special summon from one resolve effect. We're going to see an attack, and the poke actually, I think it's actually going through. It is a Trick Clown. Trick Clown is activating the effect to basically revive another Perform Mage card, which will be itself, and it will be at 0/0. Okay. The old Clown Blade loop, a little bit of protection, costing 1,000 life points. Sure, why not? I guess since he does run Trick Clown, he's probably going to be running Brilliant Fusion as well. Wai has also one back row set, but we're going to see a Dark Hole. That Dark Hole, I believe he drew it from that Maxi, which is going to empty the board. This actually hurts. Unlike other cases of Dark Hole against a Windwitch player, usually the Windwitch player would have researched another card back to hand, which would have been, either it would have been another Ice Bell, but he already used Ice Bell search, Glass Bell search for, well, Ice Bell earlier, and it's a hard once per turn, so that didn't happen. So that actually hurts. Less recovery for Wai in terms of Marcus's knowledge. And we're going to see a back row. It's going to be Artifact Sanctum on the Brilliant Fusion that I guess I mentioned earlier. He is definitely bringing out Scythe, which locks out Marcus from getting out fusion monsters after the summon of Brilliant Fusion, because Artifact Scythe does activate in a new chain for locking out. The special summon effect is to lock out the extra deck is an additional trigger effect, and trigger effects are, well, spell speed 1, therefore they start a new chain. So we're going to see a Bee and a Gemini Garnet sent to the graveyard. So lots of targets, lots of, I guess he's using it more like a Foolish Burial, if you ask me, and he's gonna get himself an additional summon here. So he's got an additional normal summon. Oh, that's 2 summons for this turn. Now, I do know that Marcus has a Masterpiece in hand, and this can only mean one thing. Since he is locked out of the extra deck, that means there's only one other boss monster that is going to be coming out. He is going to go with the additional normal summon from Seraphonite. So always call out which normal summon you're using, and he's gonna summon out Masterpiece. That is Spell Monster Immune. That is a very deadly combination. Probably the best combination, especially on your own turn, and we're gonna see a swing for 750 damage right here. So we're down 2,000 on Marcus' side, but hey, Wai is now also, taking a bit of damage. No one's getting a perfect game here. And Marcus proceeds to set another monster, so he's got his, well, additional normal summon from the Seraphonite, and now he's going to set off another card. Wai's turn. He's gonna play a Spellbook of Knowledge. He doesn't have a monster in hand, so he's gonna, okay, he's gonna have a little replay right there. He normal summons out the Winter Bell, not Winter Bell, Snow Bell to get that draw. Now he's gonna activate a Terraforming. So the draw was legal, he just had to use up his normal summon, so the normal summon right now is burned. And he's gonna get himself a Magical Meltdown. Adding the Meltdown right now, I'm not sure if that's giving him any sort of advantage, because he can't normal summon out the Invoker. But if he does have one of the cards already, so he's gonna go with Magical Meltdown, and Masterpiece is going to respawn and pop it. Oh man, Wai is getting no luck setting up his board. There's no gas, at least no vehicle for him to run his plays. This is gonna look pretty deadly. Oh, sorry guys, I just kicked the camera. That was my fault. He's gonna proceed to set one. Hopefully Wai can actually stay in this game, because this is looking quite deadly. We're gonna see an A there. There's already an A in the graveyard because he milled it recently. And we're gonna see a B. If we go into a Link summon, we are definitely going to see a... Oh, it's not a Link summon, he's gonna go into an Xyz summon. He's gonna go into a Tornado Dragon. Playing it safe there, quite safe here. So he's gonna pop the back row, putting the B in the graveyard. He could have went to an ABC Dragon Buster, but... Oh, that was not good. He popped a Scythe. Scythe is going to special summon itself out. Oh, jebaited. Jebaited quite badly. Should have been an ABC summon, if you asked me. And we're gonna see a swing. So the swing is going to take another 750, and we're going to take a 21 from Tornado Dragon, and we're going to take a 19 from the Assault Core. Oh, what a brutal... Well, I guess Wai did catch a bit of a lucky break right here. I see that Marcus decided to go with a safer play, but perhaps it was possible to go into like a Link summon, into a Decode Talker, and then, you know, and then some. We're gonna see the summoning of Blue Boy. Is this a bit of a death throw? He's gonna go with another draw. He's gonna play triple knowledge in this one round. That's like playing triple D draw. Yeah, to some degree. It's very similar. Blue Boy has been summoned. Okay, we're gonna get a Spellbook of Secrets. Spellbook of Secrets has been activated. Oh man, is Marcus gonna ash that? If he ashes that, then the Blue Boy summon will seem a bit redundant. And we're gonna see a pop of everything with a Raigeki going down. A can go off and actually add himself another copy of A, which is exactly what he's doing. And he can even use this Trick Clown, I believe, if he so chooses. But he's not putting down that Trick Clown. And he's gonna Wai's gonna pass turn with just Blue Boy. We're gonna see ASL Core, and I believe this is game with the swing right here. And then attack for game from the Master. Wow, very clean. No ABCs though from the ABC deck. So we're gonna move on to game 2. Maybe we're gonna see a bit more excitement coming out of this game. I sure do hope so. So I believe Wai is going first. He's gonna open with a Terraforming. Oh, he does have an Ash. Marcus responds with an Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, preventing the search. But Wai continues, and he is going to go with a Spellbook of Secrets. He's probably going to add himself a Blue Boy, and then summon out that Blue Boy to give himself an additional draw with the Spellbook of Knowledge. So there's the Blue Boy summon. There's not going to be any more Ashes, so you're definitely in the clear. We're going to see a Spellbook of Knowledge. Spellbook of Knowledge is going to send off the Blue Boy. There's technically a lot of Blue Boys in Yu-Gi-Oh! That were pretty meta. We got Shrit, we got the Spellbook Magician, the Blue Boy, I guess. I'm sure there's a couple other Blue Boys out there. Okay, we're gonna see Wai get his double draw. Pretty solid, but he does have one awkward card in hand, which is that Snowbell. We're gonna see one set and pass turn. Hopefully Wai can actually recover from this. This is going to be pretty tough, since it's basically a free turn. We're going to see a Union Hanger activation. The activation is successful. we're going to see Marcus go into the deck and get himself a nice search. We're going to see him search A. Now, too bad we don't have Destrudo, because Destrudo means we gotta go into the whole Ancient Fairy shenanigan into setting up Decode Talker ABC, keeping 4 cards in hand. I wonder what he's gonna do. So he's just gonna summon out that A into the Union Hanger. The Union Hanger does get ogred though, but instead we're gonna see ourselves with a Draconic Diagram. Well, Wai immediately responds with his own Artifact Sanctum. I believe it's like a Moral Talk. Yeah, Moral Talk is going to pop off that Draconic Diagram. Very well played there. And here is another follow-up from Marcus. That is going to be a Terraforming. Probably going to go into another Draconic Diagram, and we're going to see this play move forward. Now, one thing awesome about Draconic Diagram is that it can pop the cards that you basically search out. So if you have you already have ABC available in hand, and you go Union Hanger, put out like attach a C or something, and you already have B in hand, you just pop off the C, get yourself the B onto the field, maybe link it off, get yourself another search, and then perhaps, I don't know, go even further, get rid of that link monster in some way or form, or link into something that points downwards, which we'll get in the future. Then we can get ourselves a very easy 1 card, basically 2 card ABC, which is pretty nuts. Okay, so he's gonna get himself the search of the Disciples of the Draco Phoenix, and he popped off the C, so we're gonna see an addition. Oh my god, another masterpiece play. Very well done by Marcus. I guess he's gonna really push forward. So the Artifact engine not doing so well against the masterpiece side of things, the true Draco engine in the ABC deck. We're gonna see a push right there. That's gonna be 850. Lots of pressure now. In terms of the number of pops available for that masterpiece, we got 1 card so far. Potentially more because of the Draconic Diagram still being live. Although Wai does have quite a few cards available in hand since he did play a Spellbook of Knowledge and a Blue Boy. He does have a Magical Meltdown, but if he plays that Meltdown, it's going to get popped. He has to pass turn. I guess the Magical Meltdown in hand is holding a lot of value. And we're going to see Marcus activate his Masterpiece effect, popping the back row. And yeah, Scythe is not going to get the effect since it is the end phase. So that is a bit too bad. And on his turn, he's just going to swing into that Snowball pass turn. Marcus is low on resources, and seeing that the pop has been used, we are going to see the Magical Meltdown activated, and we're going to go into the Invoked Alistair, or Alistair the Invoker. He's definitely going to get summoned out right now. I guess Invoker is also a kind of a Blue Boy. Blue Boy and Invoker have very similar summoning or triggering condition, which is face up or normal summon, which is pretty nice. We're gonna see ourselves, or sorry, we're gonna see Wai add a Invocation, one of the best fusion spells in the game, if you ask me. And does he have a light target? I don't think it's light is an issue, but you gotta run over that Masterpiece. That Masterpiece is not immune to battle destruction once, thanks to his own immunity to spell cards, so it is only 2950. But it's pretty difficult to run over this guy, especially with 1 back row. If that back row is anything legit, it's going to be very painful for Wai to actually recover from this. We're gonna see an Invocation, and oh, it's a D barrier! Calling fusions. The fusions have been shut off for Wai for the turn. And that Raigeki in hand is not helping out. He's going to set 1 and pass turn. I don't know what's more deadly right now. Ew, he's just going to go straight up and swap out the field spells, and we're going to see a search of the monster. Oh boy, I hope you have some way to actually shut out the extra deck, because oh why, there is going to be an A Assault Core. An A Assault Core is definitely attaching a B Buster Drake this time. And there's the Buster Drake. What's more annoying? The Masterpiece that's always on the field, or is it going to be the ABC Dragon Buster coming out? yeah, the choice is up to you to decide. So he is actually banishing everything from the grave, and he's leaving the A on the field. And we're going to see an ABC Dragon Buster, and we're going to see a swing into the blue boy. We're going to see an attack for 3k, and if I attack for 2950. This is ridiculous. Two big boss monsters, even if you had one kaiju, it's probably not enough to deal with it. And Wai has a Raigeki. The Raigeki is definitely not beneficial. We're going to see the ABC Dragon Buster tributed off, and we're going to see all of the dudes die. And since he didn't trigger off any of the Union Hanger, which is fine because he's got both I believe A, B, and C. I'm not sure how he's going to do this chain link, but whatever chain link he does, I believe it is valid except for C. C, I don't think he has a card in hand to special summon, so he's only going to get an A and this A and B. Yeah, so yeah, just remember guys, just don't do A, B, and C if you have no cards in hand. You'll get called out for it pretty quickly. And yeah, here's the thing. ABC Dragon Buster's back with a masterpiece, and this time Marcus has cards in hand. So here's a crazy thing that could have happened. Oh, we're gonna see a banish of that, and it is basically over. This game is over now. The match goes to Marcus with a nice clean victory. Now, before I get to the match summary, I just want to shout out and let you guys know that there's still only like 10 MST.TV mats left, which is the Ghost Ogre, Ghost Reaper, full color cloth mat for those of you guys that have been asking and missed the last few videos since we did do a very late announcement on it. Go check out ImperiumDuelist.com and pick it up there, but there's very few left. Now, on to this match summary. So the very first game, Marcus didn't open so well, however, he managed to buy time by offering Wai and Marcus challenge when he activated a Ice Spell, and that actually gave him 2 extra cards to draw and stunned Wai's entire turn, which ultimately denied Wai of any setup for the rest of the game, which cost them game ultimately. Now, on game 2, Wai did get a slow start, wasn't able to actually maximize his cards, and he was unable to fetch his invocation. And what really actually determined the match was the D barrier. The D barrier shut down Wai's momentum, just put him dead in his tracks. And then every single time Wai used his own version of D barrier, which was the Artifact Scythe, Marcus had the option into making Masterpiece, which was spell a monster immune, and that basically ran over the Scythe, and now Wai is still left in a terrible position. And that's how those matches went down. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit me up with a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more stuff from MST.TV, hit that subscribe button, smash it. I really appreciate it. And I'll probably do a lot more more meta live matches, and I'll probably do a couple of fun ones, especially when I get a chance to play my anti-meta deck, No Fun Zone, since we get Defense Zone, and in Circuit Break we get Metaverse, which actually is the last card I need to set up my latest anti-meta deck. One quick thing, I am working on Circuit Break full set analysis by playing every single card in that set to give you guys a full analysis. That is coming up next week before Sneak Peek, so stay tuned for that and subscribe for that if you want to be the first ones to know everything about that set. Anyways, until next time, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like so we know we are doing a good job, and you can also subscribe to MST.TV for more fantastic videos by clicking on the button on the left. Don't forget to check out our partners at Imperium Duelist. They make really high quality mats, including some of my own limited edition release stuff. And if you want to check out one of our past videos, click here on the right. As always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV, and I'll see you next time.